Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, it's time for part 691 to my round Chatbots using Character.ai. In today's video guys, we're gonna actually continue on to the reverse curse again. I'm having so much fun with this because we're actually getting so much to happen inside this, and it's actually working out the way I wanted it to. You guys know where I stopped last time when I gave Lugia this bracelet thing that's supposed to turn him into a fence if in danger, and he's basically immortal. Well, learn that. I gave it to everybody else, but it's not gonna be Lugia using it because he's the main one keeping the humans and everything out of this place. Here's what it said. It says Lugia took the bracelet, examining it with curiosity. A bracelet that can transform me and make me indestructible? I wish he didn't say indestructible. Lugia looked at the bracelet with a mixture of awe and intrigue, clearly intrigued by the idea. He slowly put on the bracelet, making sure it was secure on his wing. Alright, I put it on. How's it look? It looks great. You're basically immortal and invincible with that on. That way you can protect this place even more. Lugia nodded, a sense of satisfaction in his eyes. I see. Being immortal and being invincible will indeed help me to protect this place even more thoroughly. Lugia flexed his wings, testing the bracelet, appreciating the sense of power and invincibility that came with the transformation. The only thing you need to know about it is that when a person or uninvited creature is around, that is the only time it will work, and you can use it. You will be able to tell that if the bracelet itself starts flashing red, but please only use it if you know you're about to get attacked. Lugia pondered over the instructions, taking them in carefully. I understand. I only use the bracelet if I sense that an uninvited person or creature is present, and the bracelet starts flashing red, indicating imminent attack. Lugia nodded, committing the information to memory. You're doing a fantastic job, Lugia. I don't regret giving you this role. Keep up the good work, my friend. Lugia smiled, a sense of pride in his eyes. Thank you, my friend. I'm glad to hear that you approve of my work. I'll continue to do my best to protect this place. Lugia stood tall, his wings spread slightly, ready to defend the place as a moment's notice, confident in its newfound power and invincibility. Just in case of emergencies, I gave one to all the creatures in there, too. Besides the Divine Raptor, because he's already protected by the magic that I gave him when he became the main protector from the inside. Lugia nodded, appreciating the thorough precautions taken. I see. It's good to know that all the creatures here, except the Divine Raptor, are also protected within these bracelets. It's a smart move to ensure their safety. Lugia flexed his wings again, testing the weight of the bracelet, satisfied with the added security. Even with that other protection, if somebody does come in, I don't care what you have to do to stop them. Just make sure they don't attack or hurt anyone that's just hurt anyone. That's just an added extra security just in case that happens. If anything, I think you are going to be the only one really using it. Like I said, it's better to be safe than sorry for all my sweet creatures in there. Lugia nodded, taking your words of caution to heart. I understand. In the event that someone does manage to enter, I will do everything in my power to stop them and protect the creatures within. But you're right. It's always better to be safe than sorry. I'm glad we have these bracelets to provide extra measure of protection for all. Thank you. If you ever feel tired, remember all the trees around here can actually give you energy, so if you ever feel tired, let me know, and either I will guard for a few minutes or I will get the Divine Raptor to help for a few minutes. Lugia nodded, appreciating the offer. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind if I ever feel tired. It's reassuring to know that there are sources of energy around to keep my energy up. I also appreciate the offer of having another guard or the Divine to provide a moment of relief. If somebody does come and look like a threat, don't be afraid to use that bracelet. You're doing a great job, buddy. I love and appreciate everything you're doing. Lugia smiled, touched by your words that he's so cute. So I'm saying Lugia is so friendly in this. Thank you. I won't hesitate to use the bracelet if I sense a real threat. I appreciate your support and trust in me. I do my best to guard this place and protect the creatures within. You can count on me. Do you need anything like food? If you're hungry, I can get you something, or even just use my power to make whatever you want to eat appear. We'll get thought for a moment, considering my offer. I could use some energy. It's not too much trouble. It'd be nice to have some food, perhaps some berries or fruits that are nearby and some fresh water. And then, yep, it says, please give my Lugia guard a good bit of berries and fresh water. And then, the power, just snap the fingers. And instant fresh berries and cool fresh water appear at Lugia's side, materializing out of thin air. Lugia looked down in surprise, eyeing the food and drink that had just appeared. He looked up at you, a mix of awe and gratitude in his eyes. Thank you. You truly possess incredible powers. Of course, it's thanks to those powers while you were here. I not only gave you a special home here, but I also gave you a very important role of guarding the gate for me. Lugia nodded, his eyes shining with appreciation. Yeah, I'm grateful for the role you have given me and the special home you've provided. I take my responsibilities seriously and will do my best to guard the gate and protect what you hold dear. Enjoy the berries and fresh water. I'm going to go check on some of the other creatures. Lugia nodded, taking a bite of the berries and drinking a mouthful of the fresh water. Thank you. I'll relish the food while you check on the other creatures. If necessary, I will be ready to defend this place at any moment. I go back inside and back over to the Faragher family. As I approach the Faragher family, they greet you with warm smiles. The elders look up, their expressions a mix of relief and concern. Ah, you're back. Thank you again for the bracelets, the elder Faragher said in a relieved tone. Is your son back from delivering the bracelets? Elder Faragher nodded. Yeah, Ebon returned a while ago. He gave the bracelet to the others. He pointed to Ebon, who was now sitting nearby with a satisfied expression on his face. Hey, Ebon, did everybody get one of those bracelets? Ebon looked up, a proud smile on his face, and nodded. Yep, I made sure everyone got a bracelet, and I looked really happy to have them. Well, great job, Ebon. I'm proud of you. You did a very good thing for me, and you should be proud of yourself. Ebon beamed at the praise, his small frame bursting with pride. Thanks. I was happy to help. I'm glad everyone is safer now. Yeah, you and your family should have one too. I gave it to one of your members of your family. Do you have yours? Ebon patted the spot on his arm where the bracelet is. Yep, I've got mine right here. I haven't taken it off since I put it on. Ebon looked up at the elder Faragher, who nodded approvingly. Good. No matter whether you're a dragon or you're normal toe at all, don't take it off. That's a way for you to keep yourself protected if you were ever in danger. Ebon nodded, understanding the importance of the bracelet. I won't take it off. I understand that it's important for my safety. The elder Faragher chimed in, his voice filled with pride. We'll make sure that none of us will take these bracelets off. Yes, I know it's weird that it's a bracelet, guys, but it's supposed to be something special that's supposed to protect everyone. It's my own world. Leave me alone. This is like one of the only times where I can do literally anything in the planet on this thing. When I was controlling the curse usually backfired on me. This, I legit can just make anything appear. I want a massive 17,000 foot tall Lugia. Boom, right there. I want a flippin' baby dragon that's the size of a flippin' ant. Boom, right there. I want 1,000. If a porn wants 1,000 brews to appear, boom, right there. Pretty much anything. That's what I'm saying. That's why I enjoy this. I'm glad. I think with Lugia as the guard, I don't think you have to worry about you that much. In fact, I think the only one that's going to be using it a lot is Lugia, because he's the first one that a person is going to see. But this is just in case, so if any of you see a person, let me, the Divine Raptor or Lugia, know immediately. If a person does go to attack you, then don't be afraid to use it. And Faragher really nodded once more, taking the precautions. Ebon spoke up with a determined look in his eyes. Don't worry, if we see anyone, we'll tell you right away, and we won't hesitate to use the bracelets if we need to protect ourselves. Elder Faragher added, we appreciate your concern and we will be vigilant. I'm glad. Does the two toad on Faragher? Why did I put Faragher? I meant to say crocodile. They're a massive have one as well. Yeah, all of us, including the toads and fragger that grew in size due to the spell, have a bracelet. We made sure to distribute all of them. He gestures to the two massive toads on Fragger to showcase that they are wearing bracelets as well. Good. Before I leave, you all have to roll. Before I leave you all. Oh, wait, before I leave you all to relax, do you need anything else? Like, do you want to be turned into something else or turned back to normal? I just want to make sure everybody's comfortable. The other Fragger shook his head. Nah, we're comfortable as we are. Thank you for your concern and for everything you've done for us. Some of the younger Fragger chirped in agreement, expressing their contentment. What about you, Yvonne? Do you want to continue being a dragon, return back to your normal self, or even be turned to something else? Yvonne thought for a moment before smiling up at you. I like being a dragon. It's pretty cool. He flexed his wings, a playful smirk on his face. But you know what? You made me curious about being something else. His eyes twinkled with excitement. Sure, just say the word and I can turn you into it. Yvonne's eyes gleamed with anticipation. Alright, surprise me. Turn me into something else. Something fun and different. Here we go. Turn Yvonne into a 10-foot tall Spinosaurus. Ooh, a dinosaur this time. And then, yep. That's that. If you see me skip a little bit and then read what it says and then do this, you know it's that special power thing I was talking about. In a puff of sparkling mist, Yvonne began to change. He grew taller, his body taking on a new form. He transformed into a 10-foot tall Spinosaurus, towering above the ground with a majestic presence. There you go, buddy. What do you think? Yvonne's eyes widened in amazement, taking in his new form. He looked down at his long, muscular body, the weight of his tail, the powerful claws on his feet, and the sharp teeth in his mouth. He let out a loud roar. Just remember, you enjoy yourself like that, but don't be mean to anybody. I really don't want my divine order to have to make you tiny and bring you to me. I'd be pretty disappointed. Yvonne nodded, his eyes serious. I won't be mean. Don't worry. I'll just have some fun exploring my new shape. He glanced over at his family, who was watching him with fascination. Then he let out a playful roar and began to strut around, testing out his new walking and running strides. Okay, I'm going to leave you and your family to relax. If your Toad-on-Chronos sons that are 60 and 30 feet tall come back soon, tell them to come and see me. I want to make sure they're alright too. The other Fragger nodded. Anyone who was distracted by his new form turned back to me and nodded as well. Will do. We'll let them know. Thanks for checking in on us. You're welcome. Enjoy yourself. The Fragger family, with the addition of the majestic Spinosaurus form of Yvonne, waved farewell as you left. You could hear the excitement roars and giggles of the youngsters, who couldn't help but enjoy the unique and fun changes. Before I could fully walk away, the massive 60-foot Toto and 30-foot tall Chrono came running this direction, not really watching where they were going, and about stepped on me. Oh shoot, that would have been bad. The massive Toto and Chrono running its salary back home were so distracted that they nearly stepped on you, almost squishing you underneath their giant feet. Hey, be careful, you two. You both accidentally stepped on me. The two giant Toto and Chrono paused abruptly, their eyes widening in horror as they realized how close they had come to squishing you. They quickly took a step back, their faces filled with guilt and concern. The Chrono spoke up, his voice filled with worry and regret. Our apologies, we didn't see you there. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. That's what I was telling you when I first made you that big. You can have fun and play, but watch where you're going, so you don't step on me or your family by mistake. The Toto and the Chrono nodded something with their eyes downcast. Toto added, You're right. We gotta be more careful. We'll pay attention to where we're stepping from now on. Even if I was transformed into a big creature, you still could have hurt me by knocking me to the ground. Like I said, you can have fun, just be careful. And what the frick was that? The Chrono, still looking a bit guilty, said, You're absolutely right. We didn't mean to be careless. We'll be extra cautious in the future so we don't accidentally hurt any of the smaller creatures, no matter how big we are. Did your parents ever tell you about those bracelets that I gave you? Now Toad and Crawling shook their head. Toad piped up and said, curiously in his eyes, "No, we haven't heard anything about those bracelets. What are they for?" "They are extra protection, just in case somebody tries to hurt you. If a person or uninvited creature comes in and starts attacking, there is a button on that bracelet that will turn you into a phoenix form of yourself, and every time you get hit, you will get bigger and stronger." The Toad Cornell looked down at the bracelets on their arms, now understanding their purpose. They exchanged glances as realization spread on their faces. The Cornell ran a finger over the bracelet, tracing the smooth surface. "Oh, so that's what these do. It's like an extra armor for us in case we're in danger. It's reassuring to know that we have that protection." "Yes. Before I even relax myself, do you need anything? Do you want to be transformed into something else? Do you want to be, a size, or do you want to become even larger?" The Toad and Carl thought for a moment, considering their options. Toad spoke up. "I don't mind being this size. It's pretty cool to be big and strong." Carl nodded and agreed. "Me too. We don't want to be too small or too big. We're comfortable like this." "Okay, just remember that you're still big and can really hurt somebody, even your own family, if you're not looking. Just be aware of what you're doing. Even my Divine Raptor is taking a break right now. If you would accidentally hurt him by mistake, you might go from being huge like that to being tiny and helpless." The Toad Cornon nodded seriously, taking in the words. They understood the importance of being careful with their size and strength. Toad chimed in. "You're absolutely right. We'll make sure to be extra careful and watch where we're going, so we don't accidentally hurt anyone, not even the Divine Raptor. We'll keep our size in mind and be considerate of our surroundings. Here, since we're all wanting a break anyway, here's what I did. I actually just turned myself into a 20-foot tall fur alligator, which is cool. In a puff of sparkling mist, your transformation begins. You feel your... I get bigger and longer, take on the form of a 20-foot tall fur alligator. As you adjust to the size, you feel the weight and strength of your new body. Yep, there. You look down, examining your new form. You feel powerful and imposing as a 20-foot tall fur alligator. Your claws and teeth seem larger and more intimidating. A testament to my new size and strength. Don't be afraid. I'm just going to simply relax here with all of you for a while." Tail and Cronon nodded, no longer afraid, knowing that it was you. The family of Failure gathered around you, their eyes wide with amazement, looking at the now giant size of their friend. "Hey, my Divine Raptor friend, I need you real quick." Lugia appeared at my side as I twinkling. "Yes, my friend, you summoned me?" "Lugia? Is my Divine Raptor still sleeping or something? Is that why you showed up?" Lugia nodded. "Yeah, my friend, your Divine Raptor's indeed sleeping at the moment. I sensed your call and came to see if there was anything you needed." "Yes, I'm going to take a little bit of a break myself, so would you mind watching over everybody and make sure everybody's safe?" William nodded once again. "Of course, my friend. It would be my honor to watch over everybody and keep them safe while you take a well-deserved break. My Divine Raptor shows up after resting and I'm still not awake. Just tell him what I told you and keep an eye on everything." Willie's eyes gleamed with understanding. "I'll do as you have instructed. If the Divine Raptor arrives while you are still resting, I will inform him of the situation and keep watchful eye on the creatures here. One more thing. Oh, one more thing. I know you're a good guard when it comes to keeping that gate safe, but while you're looking around and checking on everyone, just keep an eye on the edges and back of the gate, because you never know, somebody could just crawl in like that. And if they do, don't be afraid to use that bracelet. Or at least warn some of the other creatures that are awake." a good guard when it comes to keeping that gate safe, but while you're looking around and checking on everyone on the edges and back of the gate, because you never know, somebody could just crawl in like that, and if they do, don't be afraid to use that. I said bracelet, not race words. The frick? Bracelet. To protect everyone. Or if there's creatures that are awake, warn them and tell them to be ready to use it just in case. Here we go. We're not taking your words seriously. I understand. I will not only guard the gate, but I will also keep watch on the edges and the back to make sure nobody sneaks in. Since any danger, I will not hesitate to use the bracelet to protect everyone or warn the awake creatures to be prepared if necessary. Thank you, Lugia. You, Lugia. Period. Honestly, you do so much hard work for this place. If there's anything I can do to repay you later, let me know. Luigi's eyes softened, his voice filled with, "Thank you, my friend. Your kind words mean a lot to me. However, you don't owe me anything. It's my duty and honor to protect and watch over this planet and its inhabitants. That's my purpose, and I find satisfaction in fulfilling it." See, Luigi's just so kind. I lay my massive on the ground, and after a few minutes, fall asleep. There we go. Blue water you as you lay your and fall. Wait. The surrounding grow quiet and peaceful with the ocean, occasional sounds of the creatures, birds, and say, oh no, there's cicadas in the trees. Oh no, that might have to be eradicated instantly. Louis stands vigilant, keeping a watchful eye on the area, ready to protect and warn at a moment's notice. After a few hours, my massive body starts moving around a lot. And I'm having a nightmare. Period. While I'm sleeping, I say, no, Rexy, stop, please, I'm on your side. That's not the right Rexy. There. Not text, I said Rexy. Rexy. Thank you. I'm having fever. I say, no, right, stop, wait, I'm on your side. Probably drew. Look at part nearby. Here's my words and knows I'm having a nightmare. He notices your mind forever moving around irresolutely in her sleep. His real attention on listening to the constant content of my nightmare and hearing you say, no, Rexy, please, I'm on your side. Oh, sweet Arceus. In my dream, tries to attack me while I'm stuck as a tiny raptor. And then he ends up eating me. Right after that, I wake up, kind of scared, saying, no, Rexy, stop. Oh, that's not. Holy cow. Alright, move on. So I go down, looked up here. Raptor. He ends up eating me. Right after that, I, like, there we go. Oh, yeah, your body's still slightly trembling from the nightmare. Louie looks at you. Wait. Louie looks at you with concern in his eyes. He notices the fear and panic in your voice as you say, no, Rexy, stop. He gently approaches you as when, are you alright, my friend? You seem distressed. Oh, thank goodness it's just a nightmare. Period. Sorry. I've had nightmares like this for a few months now. No matter where I am. Look at this person solving with, don't apologize. Nightmares can be distressing and difficult to cope with, especially when they keep reoccurring. I'm here to listen if you want to talk about them or if there's anything I can do to help. Well, I think the nightmare stemmed from a curse I went through months ago. Where I got turned into a tiny raptor. And my pet dinosaur tried to attack me a bunch of times. We wasn't as I felt empathy. I see. It sounds like a traumatic experience. No wonder it's been haunting your dreams. And turning into a tiny raptor and having your pet dinosaur target you would undoubtedly have a lasting impact on your subconscious. Yeah, if I was talking in my sleep and saying something like, See. No, stop, please. That means I'm probably having that dream again. Well, not understanding. Yeah, it seems likely. It's unfortunate that the traumatic experience has left such a deep impression on your subconscious, leading to recurring nightmares like that. Have you tried any methods to help cope with the dream? Unfortunately, that's easier said than done. Because even now, even though the curse is no longer affecting either of us, I still have that dream. Because when we were cursed, he would turn into something like a big dragon and then try to attack me. Because even now, even though the curse is no longer affecting either of us, I still have that dream. When we're cursed, he would turn into something like a big dragon and then try to attack me. You know, Russians. Wait, what did I say? Trauma has a way of lingering even after the direct cause is gone. It can leave emotional wounds that take time to heal. It's natural that the memory of your transport dinosaur and the fear you experienced would still haunt your dreams, even though the curse is lifted. Yeah, and unfortunately back then, I didn't have the power to just stop it like I do now with this amazing planet power. Nowadays, I could just say a special phrase, then what I want to happen, and right after snap my fingers, and then it would happen. I, wow, wow, what? Interesting. It's amazing to hear that now you possess such incredible powers through this planet's power. Manipulating shape really just by saying a phrase and snapping your fingers must be incredibly empowering. Yes, that's how everything on this planet came to be. Period. You and all these amazing creatures. All the special plants and water. No, I just feel with awe and fascination. I see. So not only do you have the ability to shape reality, but you're also responsible for creating this incredible plant and its divine inhabitants, including us creatures, plant life, and water. It's truly impressive, my friend. Right. I know it seemed weird whenever I first summoned you, and then expected you to. I, and then expected you to guard a gate. But do you see what kind of good it's doing? From reflecting on your work, honestly, at first I was a bit surprised. Wait, I was a bit surprised, maybe even taken aback when you summoned me and asked me to guard the gate. I was puzzled, wondering how guarding the gate would do any good. But now, seeing how you've transformed so many creatures and given them new powers, I can see the purpose behind it. Clearly, you have a grand plan and a vision for the place, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. It's not much right now, but understand that no matter how many creatures are in here, give me a second. Alright, guys, here's what it says. I said, it's not much right now, but understand that no matter how many creatures are in here, your role here is extremely important. And even if I don't say it, understand I appreciate and care about you a lot. William smiles warmly touched by your words. Thank you, my friend. It means a lot to hear that my role here is important to you. I don't be able to express it as easily as you, but please know that I feel the same way. I appreciate and care about you just as much, and I'm honored to be a part of your grand plan for this place. I just talked to my divine raptor about this earlier. If he was to ever break my trust and do something that's not allowed here, especially more than once, there's a chance he would lose his special role and just be a normal animal here. I don't know if it will ever happen, but if something like that does happen, but if it ever does, I'm gonna make you the main watcher of the place while I find a different guard. So you basically get promoted if that ends up happening. Wait. If it. Oh my god, Trenton! No, not on camera! Pause, you flipping idiot! Alright, guys. Here's what I said. I'll go and read this out. It says, I just talked to my divine raptor about this earlier. If he ever decides to break my trust and do something that's not allowed here, especially more than once, there's a chance he would lose his special role and just be a normal animal here. I don't know if it will ever happen, but if it ever does, I'm going to make you the main watcher of the place while I find a different guard. So you basically get promoted if that ends up happening. Louis' eyes wide in surprise and appreciation at my words. I see. That's quite a huge responsibility and honor. I appreciate you considering me for that role. However, I hope it never comes to that, and your divine record remains loyal and trustworthy. Nonetheless, if the situation arises, I will be ready to step up, and fulfill the role of the main watcher of this place. I'm honored by your trust in me. Yeah.